Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration palette. I have been using this a lot since I got it and I really wanted to film a look with it, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm just starting out with a clean, fresh face, and I'm going to be starting out with foundation. This is the Revlon Lasting Finish. Very, very beautiful coverage, very full coverage. Makes my skin look super smooth and flawless. I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm just using a foundation brush and kind of buffing this in all over my face. Next, we are going to be concealing, and for that I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, which I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm just concealing underneath my eyes, down my nose, chin, forehead, all that good stuff, and I'm using the same foundation brush to kind of buff that out. I don't particularly like using different brushes to buff out my concealer. I just feel like that takes way too long, so I just use the same brush that I use for my foundation. Next, I'm using the Kat Von D setting powder to set underneath my eyes, and I also made the decision to set the rest of my face with this exact same powder as well, and for that I'm just using a Kabuki brush by e.l.f. And then the next thing that I am quickly doing is just filling in my eyebrows. For those of you wondering, this video was filmed before I got my eyebrows microbladed. I do not fill them in like this anymore. This was just like maybe a couple weeks before I got them microbladed. So I just wanted to put that out there. Next, I'm just putting some tape on the outer corners of my eye, and then we can dive into the palette. So for those of you who, which I'm sure 95% of you have seen this palette before, but this is the palette that I'm going to be using today, the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. It has 35 colors and they are absolutely gorgeous, pigmented, just really beautiful eyeshadows. And on a Wet n Wild blending brush, I'm using the shade Pukey. I think that's what it's called. And then I am just buffing this really deliberately into the crease because this is my favorite color in the entire palette. So I really wanted this one to really stand out in my crease and in my transition. So I'm just taking a lot of time to really buff this into the crease. The next color that we're using in the palette is called Chip, and it's like a beautiful plum purple color. And on just an e.l.f. blender brush, I am blending this very lightly in the outer corners of my eye. Not worrying too much about blending it out fully, just really kind of putting it in the spots where I want it on my eyeball. That way, when we use our next color, we can blend the two together flawlessly, I guess. Well, my version of flawlessly. Like, I'm not a beauty guru, guys. And the next color that we're going to use all over the lid is this one, and this one is called Meeks, and we are using a flat blender brush by e.l.f. and I am packing a crap ton of this on my lid, not going above the crease, just kind of all over the lid. And then I'm taking a blender brush that we use for our transition color and really focusing on blending in those two colors together. And as you can see, I'm going back and forth with each color, making sure that the consistency is, you know, good on both eyes and at the pigmentation that I want it. For our highlight, I'm going to be using this shade, which is called Obsessed in the palette, and on just a little eyeshadow brush, I am packing this on my brow bone, and then we will put this in the inner corner later. But next is liquid liner, and I really wanted to incorporate purples, so I just used a purple liquid eyeliner by Wet n Wild, only $1, and it's seriously amazing. There we are with that inner eye highlight. The next color is of course going to be the purple in the eyeshadow palette, and that is this beautiful shade right here called Royalty. And on just a small eyeshadow brush, I am really blending this in on the bottom portion of my eye. That way we can kind of incorporate the purple liquid liner with the purple shadow on the bottom. So that was my reasoning for that. Next, I'm going in with some mascara. This is the Peacock Flare Mascara by CoverGirl, and I'm just putting a crap ton of this on my top and bottom lashes as per usual. And here is what the eyeshadow look looks like all finished up, but we're not quite done yet because we do have to finish off the rest of our face. I am going to be putting on some blush. This blush is by NARS. This is in the shade Deep Throat. After I apply this with my e.l.f. blush brush, we are going to use a Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter. This beautiful purple pinky one is in the shade Nefri, and I always forget how pigmented these are because look at that. I was a little intimidated, so I went back in with my powder brush from before and just kind of buffed some of that away to kind of tone it down a little bit. And then for the lips, I am just outlining them with a natural lip liner by LA Colors, and then we are going to be filling them in with a liquid lipstick. The one I decided to go with today is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Summer Chrome Collection one in the shade Hunty, and I'm just applying that all over my top and bottom lid. You know the drill. And then I've really been feeling a glossy lip lately, so on top of the liquid lipstick after it dries, I'm using a NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee over top of this color to give myself that glossy look that I want so badly. Then we just went ahead and set our face, and that was everything for this Jaclyn Hill Morphe eyeshadow look Get Ready With Me video. Okay guys, and that is everything that I have for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Keep an eye out for my next one because we are going to be using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar Palette. I am super excited about it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye!